Hey up, babes. Welcome back to the latest edition of the Laura and Becky Show, sponsored by Redbrik Estate Agents and Ringwood Hall Hotel and Spa.
Welcome if you're new here. If you're an OG, then I never know what to say.
You always do.
I want to go like, like, you know, like.
Don't do that.
No.
You always do some weird little movement with your hands.
What to say. I want to like clap. If you're an OG.
Welcome back, guys. Thanks for sticking with us for so long. We know who our OGs are, by the way.
Oh, do we?
We do. In fact, we were having a conversation last night with somebody, and he was saying to us, wasn't he? Don't you forget me? Don't you go forget me? I've been with you from the start. We were like, we'll never forget you.
We won't forget our OGs ever.
No,
never.
We're
ever.
loyal. Hands up, anybody who's been dancing around their house to Miley Cyrus. Flowers on repeat this weekend.
Do you know what? I feel like that Becky's hand is firmly up. I feel like we used to do that at school.
Yeah. Oh, me, miss. I know, miss.
Bastard teachers never used to pick you, did they? They'd just be like,
no.
Someone with their hand down.
Yeah.
Bastards. Anyway, I think Miley Cyrus Flowers is the equivalent to Alanis Morissette. Do you remember, what was that wicked song?
Ironic.
No.
Oh.
No, the one where she's like... The one she's like
not
shouting.
Ironic.
No, because that's like, isn't it ironic?
Yeah.
What's that one where she's like, oh my God, it's literally just gone from my mind. You ought to know. Yeah, that one.
Oh, forgot about that song.
That's just a great song.
Miley's done something.
Yeah.
She has done something. Like literally everyone is obsessed with that song.
Even if you're like happily married in a couple, it makes you want to split up.
I think it makes people want to be single. I honestly think because of Miley's song, people are going to start splitting up with their partners and getting divorces.
Do you reckon Bruno Mars has gone like, oh, well done, that's genius?
Oh, yeah.
It is genius.
I love it on TikTok when you see the merge, when it's like Bruno Mars like, I should have bought you flowers. And then Miley comes in, I can buy myself flowers. I love it. Do you know what as well though? Obviously, it's a girly anthem. A lot of my single guy mates are loving it. They're literally like, I can hold my own hand, singing it in the car. Like, everyone is loving a bit of Miley.
It would be weird though, wouldn't it? Like just holding your own hand as you're like walking. I mean, that lyric for me, I'm like, oh, it's a bit odd.
I can hold my own hand.
But the rest of them, yeah, you can buy your flowers. You can draw your name in the sand.
Yeah, you can take yourself dancing.
You can,
as I have been this weekend. I think this is Miley's era. I think it's a Miley era.
Where did you go dancing?
Around my house singing to Miley Flowers.
Right. Yeah. Right, yeah.
Weren't you doing that this weekend?
No, I didn't do that. It sounds like fun though, babe.
Were you not like in the black jacket doing that like, I can take myself dancing around the house? That was me. Just to let you all know.
We want to say congratulations to Redbrik, don't we?
Yes, we do. They celebrated 10 years. 10 years, guys, on Friday.
They had some cupcakes. I'm a little bit disappointed they didn't arrive here.
I'm a little bit disappointed they didn't invite us.
Where's the cupcakes?
Well, why weren't we invited as well? They had Prosecco and cupcakes. And
that's literally like, you just need to say Prosecco and cupcakes and we're there.
Do you know what though? Do you know why I think they didn't? Why? I think they know what we're like because you know we were at East Midlands Airport on Friday. Redbrik actually messaged us and went, who let you pair up the control tower? Who in their right mind would do that? So that's probably why. They didn't trust us.
Also, I think people are going to stop giving us free drinks. I think we've scuppered ourselves. Yeah, I do. I think people are like, right.
They're on to us.
They're on to us. We ain't getting the free coffees.
We're going to try, aren't we? We're going to keep trying. God loves a trier.
Absolutely. But anyway, congrats to Redbrik. 10 years. Well done.
So at the weekend, I saw an old friend.
Okay.
Somebody that I used to work with. Haven't seen him for ages and ages. Didn't know he was going to be at this place and he was there. Anyway, I'm going to give him a name check. His name's Mark Woods.
Hello, Mark Woods.
Everybody needs a Mark Woods in their life. He's just a bloody lovely person.
Okay.
Anyway, he loves going to the supermarket, right?
Yeah.
He lives for it.
Right.
So he will go, and he only goes to Waitrose. He's a bit of a supermarket snob.
Oh, posh.
No Aldi or Lidl for him.
Really?
No, you'd never see Mark Woods in Aldi or Lidl. No.
Right.
Or what's another one? Happy Shopper.
Would Sainsbury's? I mean, Sainsbury's is not bad.
He might go there for certain things.
Marks and Sparks Food. I bet he's all over that. I bet he does an Ocado shop.
He is Mr. Ocado. That is him.
Okay.
Do you know how long he spends in the supermarket every week when he goes in.
Is he single or does he have to?
He's single.
Okay, not long. 35 minutes.
Longer.
An hour?
Longer.
Oh, stop it. 2 hours.
2 hours or sometimes 2.5.
Doing what?
Well, that was my question to him. This blew my mind. I've always known that Mark Woods loves perusing Waitrose. I've always known this fact about him, but I did not know he perused it for 2.5 hours. So
What do you look at for 2.5 hours? Does he have a coffee? Does he include?
No, he doesn't. This is what I said. I was like, what are you doing it there for that long? So, right, he often goes after work. Some people see going to the supermarket as a chore, not Mark Woods.
Right, Mark Woods is all over it.
Oh, he sees it. That's his him time. That's his me time. He enjoys it. So he goes in and he really takes his time. So he starts obviously at the beginning and goes through the aisles.
I bet he has a route.
A route.
A route that he takes.
He does.
Did you forget what a route was then?
I was like, a route. I was thinking of like
a route. Ooh, what's a route? Yeah, I bet he has goes the same way.
He does.
Yeah.
But get this, and I've never heard of anyone doing
But
this
OCD
before.
is Mark Woods?
He is a little.
Right, okay.
Mark, I don't
Nothing
know if you
wrong
are
with
or
him,
not.
Mark. Oh, he is a little.
I'm guessing. I've just made up a complete rumour.
Diagnosed Mark Woods with OCD. He is, yes.
Sorry, Mark Woods. Love the way we call him Mark Woods, not just Mark.
Right.
So
he's got OCD. He spends 2.5 hours in Waitrose. He sounds like a catch. There's no wonder Mark Woods is single.
I know, I'm really selling him. He's really going to get a girlfriend with this, isn't he? So he goes through and he said that often, because he's been at work, he might daydream a little bit and sort of like be thinking about other things as he's perusing the aisles. So then what he does, he gets to the end. He thinks, I may have missed something. He goes back to the start and he does his whole route again.
He's got OCD.
He's got something. He's got something, mate.
Hang on a sec. So he's doing his route, and let's say he gets to aisle 4. Okay, 1, 2, and 3 are done. Gets to aisle 4, daydreams, gets to the end of aisle 4. He goes back to aisle 1.
No.
To aisle 4.
So he does the whole route. There's no stopping in the middle. He does the whole route, but thinks, I may have been daydreaming whilst on aisle 4. I'm going to go back to the start,
Hang on,
all again.
Stop. No.
I swear down.
Hang on, he does the whole route,
Yeah.
but he thinks I may have missed something in aisle 4.
Yeah.
So instead of going back to aisle 4...
Back to the start, mate. Back to the fruit and veg at the start. Aisle 1 does the whole thing again, just to make sure he's not missed anything. Yeah. That's Mark Woods, everybody. Great guy. I love Mark Woods. I want to go to Waitrose with him. I actually want to do a Waitrose.
Would you know? I'd be like, Mark,
do you know what I said to
yogurt.
him?
Oh, let's go to the start again. No, Mark, let's just go to the yogurt aisle. No, let's start again. I'd be like, no, Mark.
I told him that he needs to go on TikTok and start doing this for people to watch what Mark Woods does in the supermarket. He's thinking about it.
Right.
He's thinking about
Well, that would be a long TikTok.
Mate,
He'd
I'd
have to
subscribe.
edit that.
I'd subscribe. I'd be there like,
got all the time in the world.
What's he getting from Waitrose this week? Oh, lovely.
Also, as well, if it's the Waitrose that I think he shops in, it's just full of knobs, that Waitrose. I hate it.
I think I know which one you're.
Yeah.
I quite like that one.
I don't like it.
I quite like going for a coffee in there.
Where's another one? There's not that many Waitrose, are there, to be fair?
No, there's not.
Well, Mark Woods, what a guy. You do you, Mark.
What a guy.
You do you.
So we need to announce our winner of our Ringwood Hall Hotel and Spa competition. We were doing this all last week. This was to win a place at our exclusive spa evening that we have got tomorrow night there. Thank you so much to everyone who entered. We had a plethora of people.
Who wouldn't want to go to a spa for a couple of hours with us? I mean,
yeah.
Who wouldn't?
But guys, if you are coming tomorrow night...
all my bits last night.
Well done, love. I'm doing mine tonight.
Kid you not, right? I'll quickly say this. When I had a big bath last night, bougie bath.
Big bath?
I had a bougie bath. Yeah.
Go on, tell us what a bougie bath involves.
Oil, salts, bit of bath foam.
Lights?
Use my White Company spa stuff, which is just divine.
Candles?
Yeah, candles, a lot, right? And at Christmas, I got a body brush, which you'll like because you always bang on
one of these.
Well, you always bang on about exfoliating your self tan off,
your
fake tan off. These are great. It hurts a little bit. It's a bit rough, but it's lovely.
Are you red raw afterwards?
Mate, you should have seen the bath water.
Brown, was it?
Brown,
Dirty.
Was it dirty? It was dirty. Jesus Christ. It had bits in it.
You filthy beast.
Where the hell has this all come? Scum, I'd say. Scum. floating on the top of the bath. I got out and it drained out. You should have seen the sides of the bath. I was like,
oh my God.
That is disgusting.
That is vile.
Honestly, my 14-year-old, she went, ugh. She's like, why is the bath so dirty? I was like, I don't know, I had bits of hair.
Oh.
Honestly, I don't mind admitting it. Everyone needs to get a bath brush.
So what does it get the tan off easier?
Mate, they're quite bristly. I mean, you could use any form of brush, I would have thought.
Yeah, well, I was just thinking, I've got my dustpan and brush in the sink. That's like a
Get
clean
that.
up and get that
I
out.
tell you what, give your body a bit of a brush. You'll be I mean, unless I'm just actually dirty. But
Dirty.
yeah, I'm clean for tomorrow night.
Good. I'm pleased to hear that.
Anyway, listen, comp winner. Well done to Happy Roots Farm UK. It's Lauren Hopkins.
Hey, well done, Lauren. We're so looking forward to meeting you tomorrow night. FYI for Lauren and anyone else coming, obviously I just sit on a lounger all night.
Becky won't
if,
move.
If anyone takes my lounger tomorrow night, mate, there's going to be trouble.
Should we put our names on the...
We'll reserve them. Yeah. We'll put our towels on and a little name tag.
Like thrones.
Well, that might be a bit far, but...
Yeah. We need to do that.
We really do. Let's speak to Ringwood and be like, guys, 2 lounges next to each other have to be reserved for us.
But thank you so much if you entered. We're doing more, so keep your eye on our social media because we'll have another one very soon.
What's going on in the world then? Now, something that we were both watching over the weekend was Dubai. Dubai.
Oh my days. Oh my God.
Mate, they know how to do stuff over there, don't they? They do not do things by halves in Dubai.
Did you see the firework they did from one hotel to the other? It just went across to the new hotel.
Yeah.
The money. Where's it all come from? Who has it? How did the transactions happen?
Honestly, I do not know. But I was... Excuse me.
All right, mate.
Yeah. My mind was blown.
Jesus.
And then as if that wasn't enough, like you said, the firework display alone looked amazing. The hotel, obviously, is it the Atlantis that's opened? Yeah, on the pond. Yeah. Looked amazing. And then you get bloody Beyonce coming out. I mean, it's just too much, isn't it? It's too much.
I have to say, though, right, obviously they weren't actually supposed to film anything. There was like a no, but obviously people have, so you can see it. She didn't look her usual self.
Oh my God, that's so weird.
She's pregnant?
That. I thought exactly the same thing. I didn't see a pregnancy
like, boom,
thing.
Boom, single legs, boom, boom, boom. But she looked very buxom for a start, which is fine. I mean, great boobs. Just didn't, unless we didn't see all of it. She just looked a bit static.
I got that vibe that something was going on as well. She got Blue Ivy out on stage with her as well, which I thought was cute.
She's going to be the next Beyonce, isn't she? Of course she is. Got all the genes.
Literally.
Yeah, lucky.
But she might be able to rap as well because she's got Jay-Z as her dad. So she's got Beyonce as her mum, Jay-Z as her dad.
Imagine that. Imagine parents' evening. You'd shit yourself if you were the teacher. You'd be like, oh, Jesus. You wouldn't say anything bad, but you'd be like, she doesn't concentrate, but it's absolutely fine.
Yeah.
Please don't get me
Because she's going to be okay. She can sing, she can rap. She's going to be just fine.
Yeah. 24 mil, apparently. She got $24 million. $24 million?
That is insane.
For an hour?
Because wasn't it her first gig in like 4 years?
What I want to know, though, is if she gets paid that money, is that including her expenses? So is that including her stage? Or do they pay...
and also like her getting her flight over there, the private jet over there.
I wonder what's included. How does it work, Becky?
How do they negotiate?
Who does it?
I don't know. But nice to see Beyonce back, wasn't it? I have to say. That was good.
Did you see Kendall Jenner there?
Yes.
She is so gorgeous, isn't she?
Stunning. There were some right celebs there. Who else was there?
I don't
Rochelle
know,
and Marvin. They were there.
Oh, you've got Kendall Jenner, you got
Michelle
Beyonce,
and Marvin.
Michelle and Marvin.
I knew someone there.
Is it Michelle?
Michelle, yeah. One of my friends is there. She's friends with Michelle Keegan.
Yeah, you want to message her and guess, let's get the see if she knows about the transactions.
Do you know? I mean, I doubt she knows that much. I might message her though.
How did she get her ticket? We want to know the goss.
Well, probably through Michelle Keegan, I imagine. But yeah, I was literally like, when I saw she was, I was like, you lucky girl.
She was very lucky. But yeah, Beyonce, I think she's coming back, isn't she?
I hope so. We need a bit of Beyonce. I mean, I'm all about Miley at the moment, but there is definitely room for Beyonce.
There's room for Beyonce.
So I went down a major TikTok hole many times this weekend. So, and I had to check myself at one point, mate. There was one night I couldn't get to sleep. I can't remember what night it was, but I literally at 1 a.m. was watching some really weird shit on TikTok.
My God, yeah.
And it just got me thinking, I wonder who watches the weirdest things on TikTok out of you and I.
I think, I've been on it longer than you, but you tend to watch kind of quite, okay.
Mate, I watch
Tell me
really
about
weird
that
stuff.
thing I went, you need to stop watching that. That's not right. Do you remember what that was?
The dogs.
Yeah, that's weird.
Mate, that ain't the weirdest. So, okay, we'll start at kind of like a little bit weird, but not too weird. Then I'll work my way up.
Right, okay.
So I like to watch, it's like a dog's home in...
It's in Asia or something.
It's in Asia, yeah. But the dogs all look very happy, but they're all in little beds next to each other and they're all very well behaved. I mean, as if they've been drugged. But I just quite like watching these dogs. So that's one thing that I watch.
So you like watching sleeping dogs?
I do. What do you watch?
Okay, I'll go for a normal one first. I watch virtual Disney rides. So it's as if you're sat on the
Okay, I get
ride
that.
And I kind of, yeah.
Oh, can you send me the link for that, please? Or send one to me, because I'd quite like to watch that.
Splash Mountain's there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Send it to me.
Yeah, okay. Right, there we go.
I also like to watch this lady who feeds wild foxes. There's one who comes up to her door every night. She feeds it chicken. Quite like watching that.
I've got one with the woman that chews gum really loudly. And she's got really long fingernails and she just opens hand cream and just like rubs hand cream on her hands. Literally was watching her like, why am I watching this?
Oh, that's just reminded me.
I'm like,
yeah, I like watching that BDSM stuff.
There's one woman
I like watching that when they do all that and the noise. Hang on.
Not BDSM. What the hell is BDS? What is BDSM? What is it? What's BDSM? I'm going to Google it.
God, sorry, I didn't mean that. Isn't that where you like whip people and stuff? No, sorry.
Oh my!
What is it?
Becky Hayes.
Oh God, what is it? Oh, like sex slaves. I think no, it's not that. I don't like watching that. I like watching people who go like
ASMR.
That's it. Sorry. Jesus, not BDSM.
There's one woman, she's on a live and she's talking, so she'll be like, yeah, oh my God, I saw that. Like, how do they do it?
Yeah, mate.
And then she'll start going, oh yeah, hiya, yeah, I was out that weekend. Liquid.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
but you become obsessed, don't you?
my
Obsessed.
God.
And it actually is quite soothing and helps you get to sleep.
it's so soothing.
I also watch, I think I showed you this. It's two very pretty girls, but they're angry on it.
Yes.
And they angrily make a really big iced coffee and they like lob stuff in and chuck things around. The ice gets chucked everywhere and they look really angry. I watch that.
I watched some guy, I think he's like from like, I don't know, Brazil or somewhere. I wish I could find him, but I can't because I don't follow him. But he dances with this woman, but it's quite aggressive. It's not rude, it's a bit weird. It's not like bad. It's just a bit odd, but it's their style of dancing from wherever they live, but it's quite odd. I will watch it for at least an hour.
Mate,
like, what am I doing?
What is life right now?
Because you'd be like, what is this?
Send it to me. I'm up for anything. Okay, here's probably my weirdest.
Oh, do we need to know this?
I like to watch women with fake babies. There, I said it. But I watch them late at night. And I'll tell you what happens on them, right?
Right, so just explain, why do they have fake babies? I'm going to scroll and try and find this dancer whilst you explain.
This is what intrigued me. So they always go on late at night, right? And at first I was like, oh, it was this woman with a baby. And I was like, the baby's not moving. I was like, this is strange. So I carried on watching. What normally happens is, or the one in particular that I watch, she's got a boyfriend that's off camera. So it's in her house. He's off camera, but you can hear him shouting in the background. So he'll be reading the comments and he'll go, oh, what are they saying? And she's like, they're just asking me if baby's real. He's like, it's fake, of course it's fake. But you never see him. He just shouts things in the background. And there's really loud music playing.
Oh my God,
and she just sits
Becky.
there rocking this fake baby. And mate, I watched it for 25 minutes the other night and I couldn't stop. I couldn't stop.
They look very realistic though, don't they? Your face.
They look so real.
They do look like real babies.
Yeah, they're called reborns. So if you want to find this on TikTok, just put in #reborns and well, you'll never get that time back again in your life.
I think you win that one. I have watched. I mean, there was one where there's this guy like live. I don't know. It's like I don't know where he was. Somewhere not very nice. And he had like kids next to him. He was like, "Hello, send money before they wake up." I'm like, "Oh,
yeah." People just gift stuff, don't they?
Yeah. there are some very odd things on TikTok.
Yeah, but what would we do without it, mate?
Probably get a lot more done.
Yeah, be more productive, earn more money, get more sponsorship.
Yeah, but who wants to do that?
And we could be watching women with fake babies. Yeah, I mean, I know which I'd rather, mate.
Right, well, you have a good afternoon. We know what you're doing. Back tomorrow.